Brace for our grim economic future. Hello everyone, Florian here, and welcome to another episode of Heiser Says. Grab your stein of coffee because there appear to be a few articles appearing, well, not just about builders collapsing, but now we seem to have a trend of those warning of a grim economic future with these scary, worrying headlines certain to get some attention. Let's have a look at one of these guys, because as we know now, if you're a regular of the channel, if you just watch the news, the negative news and the fear gets the attention, it gets the eyeballs, it gets the clicks, it gets the interaction. So, bad as it gets, and this is from Yahoo. Grim sign for the Aussie economy. Household spending has collapsed to levels not seen since the GFC, as a double blow of runaway inflation and soaring interest rates hammer family budgets. Now, this is what I've said, and many people have said, that we're not going to see people jumping out of their houses, forced to sell because interest rates are going up. We're going to see their discretionary spending disappear. And some things that they didn't realize were discretionary spending suddenly will, and that will disappear too. People will make some drastic changes to their life to keep their homes. Some people maybe for the first time. Because remember, we've had it really good in Australia for a very long time. So retail sales volumes, and this is the thing, it's going to be the people working in the retail sector that are going to hit it, cop it the hardest. A measure of how much consumers bought fell 0.5% in the June quarter of 2023 to 35.2 billion, according to fresh figures released by the Bureau of Statistics today. This is the third consecutive quarter that the measure fell, a downward spiral that has not been seen since the economic disarray of the GFC. Okay, but what we've got here, and just to remind everyone, the cash rate has gone from 0.1% to 4.1%. What is happening here, what we're seeing here in consumer spending, is what they want to happen. This is the outcome. This is meant to happen. This isn't a dire, dire cataclysm that's occurring, that's unforeseen. This is the mechanisms that the RBA are using to influence the market, are actually influencing the market. So, but then again, we need to emphasize the negative. In the face of surging cost of living pressures, households are cutting back on eating out. Yeah, eating out is a luxury. Ordering takeaway, definitely a luxury. And buying less at the checkout. Well, your money isn't going that far. Even at my favorite shop, Aldi, it's getting, you go out there and you drop 100. And what do you got? Maybe a bag? Less if you're buying meat. Purchases on clothes and other household items fell dramatically. Our postie, because my sister-in-law buys with this online shop, the orange one, Temu or something, and another one, an alternative to Alibaba or something. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just another brand. But they've got some real cheap stuff there. And he's telling us that half his van is full of these orange packages from this bargain basement Chinese products. Maybe that's one way people are trying to save money. What did I see the other day? Today. I saw advertised a laser measurer. Beam shooting lasers to measure up for a building, which since we've got point clouds, we haven't used them forever. But when we bought one, it cost us over $500. You can get them now for $50. There you go. There's innovation. If they were manufactured in Australia, there'd be no way they'd be $50, would they? The Bureau of Statistics said the declines confirmed the extent that consumers had pulled back on spending in response to cost of living pressures. The widespread fall in sales volumes reflects what retailers have been telling us about customers focusing on essentials, buying less or switching to cheaper brands. Bren Dober, the Bureau's head of retail statistics, said. Despite the Reserve Bank extending its relief to households on Tuesday, well, no, it's not extending its relief. It's not going to be a relief to you if you're already feeling the pressure of 4.1% that it hasn't gone up. I guess maybe, oh, great, it hasn't gotten worse. But we're already seeing people here who either expect rates to go higher or who are already in trouble at 4.1%. So they're making lifestyle changes. People are probably thinking, okay, we may see 5%, let's live like we're seeing 5%. Because I don't think the average Aussie is as stupid as the media portrays us. I really don't. Financially, I don't think it's so. I'm sure we're stupid for a whole lot of other reasons, but you know what I mean. Leaving the cash rate steady at 4.1%, outgoing Governor Philip Lowe cautioned that family budgets remain under pressure. Many households are experiencing a painful squeeze on their finances, while some are benefiting from rising housing prices, substantial saving buffers and higher interest income, Governor Lowe warned. It's a two-speed economy, isn't it? You're going to have those that are reaping the benefits of these increases and those that are suffering. While the central banks have pushed up interest rates at a pace not seen in living memory, it has so far failed to stop retail prices from increasing. Thursday's data revealed prices for retail products still increased by 0.9% in the June quarter. Describing the data in a note titled 3 quarters of decline, about as bad as it gets for retail, Westpac senior economist Matthew Hassan noted that the volume of retail sales had fallen considerably from the post-pandemic retail surge experienced in the 12 months to the 2022 September quarter. Annual growth in sales volumes has turned abruptly, he said. NAB head of market economics, Tapas Strickland, said retail volumes were likely to continue their downward trend. Some further correction is likely, and forward orders for retail were very weak in the NAB business survey in June, suggesting more caution in the retail space, Mr. Strickland warned. Despite the pain felt by households, which has slowed demand in recent months, economists have refused to rule out another rate hike this year. Given the upside pressure on inflation, the near-term risk on rates remains clear to the upside, NAB economist Alan Oster said. NAB anticipates that the Reserve Bank will inflict one final hike in November, which could see the cash rate peak at 4.35%. So let's have a chat about this one. Nothing that we're seeing here is unusual. It's all to be expected. This is what happens when you have such a drastic change in the interest rate and cost of living pressures are mounting on people. They make lifestyle changes. This is not catastrophic or grim economic future as they titled it for Australia. This is just reality. It's working. This is what you want to see happening if you're struggling with rates this high and you hope for a slight decrease or a decrease at all. There needs to be people pulling back on their spending. What do you reckon, everyone? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one. Are you worried about it? Have you changed made lifestyle changes? As always, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Check out Heiser BIM or Heiser Does. And if you're a fan and want to support us, you can on YouTube or Patreon. Use our referral links, buy our pocket squares, or call us if you need an architect. Take care, have a great day, and I'll see you all next episode. Bye for now.